Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Indie Zone podcast. My name is Kathy. This afternoon, which is March 4th, 2025, a substantial more than 30-page document was published on the official records for Idaho versus Kohberger, and therefore it is there for you to review. Although this was filed back on the 24th of February, it's just now being released to the public. This is a motion that we noted was on the case summary page. It is entitled Motion to Strike the DP, Reason Proffered Autism Spectrum Disorder. And it says here that Mr. Kohberger is seeking a motion to strike the DP as a sentencing option in his case because of Mr. Kohberger's autism spectrum disorder, ASD, which reduces his culpability, negates the retributive and deterrent purposes of capital punishment, and exposes him to the unacceptable risk that he will be wrongfully convicted and sentenced to capital punishment, the ultimate penalty. In making this motion, application for a court order, that we must always remind ourselves that's what a motion is, Mr. Kohberger relies on his right to be free from cruel and unusual punishment, his right to due process, his right to a fair trial, his right to counsel, his right to present a defense, his right to a reliable sentencing determination, and other rights safeguarded by the 5th, 6th, 8th, and 14th Amendments to the United States Constitution, and also under the Idaho State Constitution at Article 1. These are protected privileges that he has. It then states, Mr. Kohberger is aware of the deadline previously imposed by the court's scheduling order, but has good cause for filing this motion at this time. Good cause is laid out in an affidavit attached but filed under seal. See Exhibit 1, affidavit of Dr. Cecil Reynolds. A notarized signed copy will be provided once received from Dr. Reynolds. And then the rest of page 2 going into page 3 provides you with a table of contents which will follow this introduction in great detail. I want to just focus on a couple things here. First, what was the possible delay in getting this filed? We don't know. An educated guess might be that the court had to review this document before deciding whether or not it should be released to the public. Secondly, I had the question, and I posed it at least once, if not twice, prior episodes of the Indie Zone. Why would Mr. Kohberger be filing a motion to strike the DP when the deadline to do so has far passed? The deadlines for filing the DP motions are set forth in Judge Stephen J. Hippler's October 9th, 2024 pretrial and trial order, specifically at page 2, under a section called B Motions, first bulleted item on page 2, laid out the schedule for the DP, motions to strike, when responses were due, when replies were due, when the hearings would occur, which have occurred. Judge Hippler denied all of the defense's multiple motions to strike, which were entertained at hearing last fall, 2024. So I asked, why are they filing another? Well, saying here that there is good cause for filing this in this tardy manner. The problem for the public is that it's in an affidavit that is under seal because Judge Hippler entered in order that all of the exhibits to this very motion would be filed under seal. So apparently what happened is Dr. Cecil Reynolds has provided an unnotarized document that's been produced in the appendix and the signed document. There's apparently been a little bit of a delay in him signing it. We don't know why. Once that's signed and notarized, it's then going to be submitted to the court, but that will be under seal as well. We're going to take some time to review this document. It's very thorough, very long, a lot of legal arguments and supporting details. But if you'd like to review it, please go to the Idaho Cases of Judicial Interest, go down to the 4th of March, and you'll see it here on the court docket. We'll be back with a further review of what this motion says. Until then, this is Kathy. Thank you for joining us here today.